so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I, Ross Licitra,
I, Ross Licitra,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
and the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments
and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of
all the duties of
the office of
the office of
County Commissioner
County Commissioner
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I, Eric Anderson,
I, Eric Anderson,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the government established
and to the government established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties of the office
all of the duties of the office
of County Commissioner
of County Commissioner
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I, Thomas A. Arnone,
I, Thomas A. Arnone,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United
the
States
Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New
and
Jersey,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially, and justly
impartially, and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of Commissioner Director
of the office of Commissioner Director
of the Monmouth County Board of County Commissioners,
of the Monmouth County Board of County Commissioners,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability,
So help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
First off and foremost, thank you to everybody that's here. As we do these things, we always want to say a special thanks to a lot of people who do a lot of special things for us, and of course, I would be remiss if I didn't do so. For many of the people that are responsible for why I'm here today. Of course, first and foremost is my family, my beautiful daughter Gianna and Frankie, who are here today, which you just saw, who helped me get sworn in. All too often they are without their father at home while we're out doing county business, and just want you both to know that I love you so much and thank you for always being there to support me. Of course, all my other friends and family that throughout the ordeal of running for public office are always there to support us. Our county chairman, our great sheriff, Sean Golden, and our co-chair, Christine Hanlon, thank you both for all your hard work and the amount of time that they put into helping us get elected, and all the elects across Monmouth County is really second to none. And of course, our co-chairs, Johnny Canalupo, Rob Nicastro, Susan Cohen, and Tony Fury, and all of our municipal chairs that are out there that help us on the county level so often. My co-workers at the SPCA, Director Barbara Lovell and Director Bob Stern, who so often carry the torch for me when I'm out doing county business, and they're maintaining things at the shelter so that place runs really smooth in each and every day. Of course, my fellow commissioners are always there, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about them a little bit later. My confidential aide, Danielle, and a very, very special thank you to a longtime colleague of mine and a really good friend, the Honorable Judge Lemieux. Mark, thank you for your friendship and all that we've gone through over the years in the prosecutor's office. It's really been a ride. It really, truly has been. I want to acknowledge, as the director said earlier, just quickly, our directors in the county, are the people that run the county each and every day for us, that make us as commissioners look so well and make this county run so well. So, of course, starting off with our county administrator, Terry O'Connor. Terry, do an amazing job each and every day. You're a rock. You really are. Andrew Spears, Helen Fury, John Zawowski, Joe Barris, Joe Kelly, John Tabia, Joe Attore, and of course our county council, Mike Fitzgerald, that's always there to try to guide us and help us through what we need to do. Most importantly, I want to thank the constituents here in Monmouth County who overwhelmingly supported me and my teammate and the rest of the parties through Monmouth County to get us over the line here so we can keep county government moving in the way that we should be moving. In the needs and the wants of the majority, but never losing sight of the minority who needs to be heard and included. This is a very careful balancing act. It's like being a parent. You have the financial responsibility of maintaining a household while trying to provide the best for your family across the board. Having to make tough decisions for the betterment of the future, for their future, and for your future and your family's future. The same principle applies to elected office. It truly does. It's not about being Republican or Democrat or independent. It's about honesty, integrity, and most of all, common sense. Again, the word is balance along with diversity. This is the recipe for success and what we have been cooking here in Monmouth County for many, many years. I'm so fortunate for the past 3 years to have worked with the most successful county commissioner board across the state of New Jersey. Under the incredible leadership of Director Tom Arnone. We know Tom, such a powerful individual, not afraid, willing to step out of the box, but willing to listen. In the last 3 years, I haven't agreed with everything that Tom has come across or I have said to Tom, but Tom has always sat back and always listened to me. Not always agreed, but has listened, right? And sometimes does agree. Nick Duraco has got to be one of the most intelligent men I've ever met in my life. He's brilliant. He is incredible in the political arena. He understands the game. And the reason I sit next to Nick in all of our meetings is because I cannot tell you how many times I have leaned over to Nick and asked him to explain something to me. And of those of you who know Nick, He does it with such eloquence, and he makes certain that I'm always there to understand what he's saying and always takes the time to do that. Commissioner Kiley, there are so many people in this county that are in need. There truly are. Sue's compassion, empathy, and her background in the medical field is so perfectly suited for the things that she takes on in this county. Her roles in social service, Monmouth Acts, veterans, and all the special needs that people need, and she tackles and comes to us, is really remarkable. Just an amazing person, Sue, and thank you for all that you do, for everything. And of course, our newest member of the board, Eric Anderson. Eric, I am excited to work with you. I know that you're going to bring so much to this board. I know your experience as a lawyer and a mayor will certainly enhance all that we do here on the county, and I'm truly looking forward to all the great things that you will do for Monmouth County. I truly am, buddy, and it was a pleasure running with you. Thank you. I could not be any prouder than be part of this gang. I really am. I promised you 3 years ago that I would give you 110%, and that I did. It's a long road. I said this last time I was up here, I think last year. Whoever said being a county commissioner is a part-time job, I really, really want to meet that person, because it is not. Not if you do this job right. And I'll make the same promise to you again here for the next 3 years. I will give you 110%. I will be fair. I will be honest. I will always speak what I think is right, and I will always travel down the road that is right. And I am so fortunate to be supported not only by our constitutional officers, but a board of county commissioners that feel the exact same way that I do. Thank you.
I am truly humbled and privileged to have been sworn in as the newest member of our commissioner board and having the opportunity to represent the residents of Monmouth County. As everyone knows in this room, Monmouth County is the best place in New Jersey to live, work, and raise a family. And this is not just because of luck. Instead, it comes from the dedication and hard work put in by many individuals. The most visible individuals are our amazing board. But in addition to our Board of Commissioners, our constitutional officers also help make Monmouth County such a great place to live. Truth be told, our county would not be such an amazing place to live without the countless hours put in by our amazing administration and our employees. These are the unsung heroes of our county, and they deserve a round of applause. As we start 2024, I look forward to joining the board to continue its great work. This includes ensuring fiscal responsibility for the taxpayers, supporting our law enforcement and first responders, preserving open space, and expanding and enhancing our great park system. I also look forward to the opportunity to grow our partnership with the 53 municipalities. As the mayor of Shrewsbury, I have seen firsthand how the partnerships between the county and local government can be mutually beneficial for each party, whether it's through the sheriff's state-of-the-art dispatch center, grant programs to beautify our parks, or our county health department. Monmouth County provides superior services at a tax savings to our local residents. Despite challenging times over the past few years, whether it be the pandemic or policies coming out of Trenton, Monmouth County has continued to flourish and grow, whether it be through direct support of our local businesses during the pandemic, expanding our parks, or ensuring public safety. With our partners, we have kept Monmouth County on the right path.
Hello, everyone. It's great to be here with all of you. We have had an amazing 2023, starting off with the election of Ross LaCitra and Eric Anderson, who will be great to work with this year. In 2023, in addition to having oversight over human services and the health department, I took on oversight of the Sheriff's Office and the Veterans Office, two places that are very, very near and dear to my heart. And I'm happy to tell you that they are doing an amazing job for our county and keeping us all safe And the veterans that we're working diligently to help them meet all of their needs and make sure that they're in the place they want to be going forward. I am thankful for the hard work of the sheriff's officers and what they do every single day to keep us safe. We will work towards making our veterans happier and happier. We owe them a tremendous debt of gratitude. We have created a human services private-public partnership in this state called Monmouth Acts, which will continue to be a growing success, first of its kind in our state. We continue to find new ways to reach out to residents in need of our help and make sure that we can meet their needs. Additionally, we will be introducing a navigation system in this year that will help us to not only meet their needs, but track the services and the needs that we did address and how well we did in making their lives better. Monmouth County leadership is second to none. Our core mission is you and making sure that your lives are better as a result of what we do for the county. In a forward-thinking organization like Monmouth County, we will continue to anticipate and prepare for the changing future. We know we will continue to experience growth in our population, and we will experience more and more demands on services, and we will continue to plan accordingly. I am grateful that we have passionate and dedicated employees and volunteers, without whom I don't know where we'd be. I've never met a harder working, more dedicated group of people, and I give you my most sincere thanks. It is an honor to work with a powerful, dynamic team with Director Tom Arnone, Deputy Director Ross Lasitra, and my fellow commissioners, Nick DiRocco and Eric Anderson, and our constitutional officers, Sheriff Sean Golden, our County Clerk, Christine Hanlon, our surrogate, Maureen Raish, and our business administrator, Terry O'Connor, who is absolutely amazing. We are all in this together, and we are committed to you, to our residents. Together, we will continue to make Monmouth County the greatest place to live, work, and raise a family. Well, I always think of this when I remember what Winston Churchill said. I wasn't there when he said it. But what he said is, when you think you're walking through hell, keep walking. And that is exactly what Monmouth County does. So thank you all for the opportunity to serve you, and we will continue to move forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Director, and good afternoon, everybody. Happy New Year. And I'd like to begin by just thanking everybody for being here as we reorganize county government for the new year, look back on a productive 2023, and quite frankly, look most importantly forward to another prosperous year in Monmouth County in 2024. And I'd like to take a minute to just thank my colleagues on the Commissioner Board. I know we all do this, but it's important that we recognize the collaboration and friendship that we have on the board. Couldn't ask for a better group of individuals to serve with. We, as Ross said, don't always agree on everything, but we always lock arms and make sure that we are aligned on the most important ways that we can serve our residents, elevate the quality of life in our county, and move forward. And we do that, I think, in a very productive way. And I just want to, I can't tell my colleagues how much I appreciate your friendship, collaboration, and I'm really looking forward to another great year on the board serving alongside all of you. The board has given me the great privilege over the last few years of being the liaison to the finance department, and it's a job that I really relish, and I'm really proud to be able to serve in that role. And together as a board in the area of finance, we were able to, once again, deliver a really good, responsible budget for Monmouth County in 2023. A budget that continues to make investments in our most core assets, our transportation infrastructure, investments in our county facilities, in our beautiful county park system, investments in our human services and health and senior services delivery models, investments, of course, in our county educational institutions. And we were able to make all these investments while continuing to keep our taxes stable. And in fact, for the 9th year in a row in 2023, we actually cut the general county tax rate. And once again, for 9 years in a row, we've actually cut the tax rate, which I think is remarkable, and I'm very proud of that. And we did that even in the face of record high inflation, macroeconomic factors that have impacted budgets all over the country, but certainly in New Jersey and at the municipal and county level. We were able to do that by tightening our belts, taking a really proactive approach to shared services and making sure that we do everything we can to deliver high-quality services in a cost-effective way that impact appropriately the quality of life in our county. In addition to having our own fiscal house be in order, we also, I think, most helpful to our municipalities in terms of our pooled note program. We actually offered over $150 million in pooled notes through our Monmouth County Improvement Authority this year, which helps save our municipalities significant dollars in terms of their cost of debt and in issuance of debt. And by issuing those bonds and notes, we were able to really help municipalities throughout our county engage in projects that they wouldn't have otherwise been able to do. Again, helping to increase the quality of life there. So that's a program that we will continue in 2024, and we're very, very proud of. So this year, we'll continue to do what we need to do to implement the sound fiscal practices that we know have kept us in good stead. It's those sound fiscal practices that have led to us being the only county in the entire state that has a AAA bond rating from all major rating agencies. That's something that's remarkable. We're very proud of that, and you can be rest assured that we'll continue to implement those sound fiscal practices that keep that in place. As I close, I just want to thank a few people. I know it's important that we recognize them. Our county constitutional officers, you've heard us talk about them tonight and at other times, doing great work serving the public, and I want to thank all of them for their great work and all their staffs as well. Our state legislators and our Congressman Chris Smith for fighting the fight for us in Trenton and in Washington, D.C., where we know oftentimes the priorities in those places aren't exactly aligned with our priorities here in Monmouth, but our representatives do a great job fighting for us out in Trenton and in D.C., and we appreciate that very much. Our mayors and council members who are doing great work throughout our 53 municipalities. Please know you have a friend here in Monmouth County. Let us know how we could be helpful. We're here to be of assistance, and we're here to help you make a better community in your local government. All county employees, over 3,000 individuals in our workforce who are working tirelessly every day to help deliver important and vital county services. I want to thank all of them. It all starts with our great county administrator, Terry O'Connor, and her terrific senior staff, but the entire county workforce is tremendous, and we're very grateful for your service. And finally, I just want to thank my family. We all know that you can't do these jobs without the support of your family, and my wife and 3 kids have allowed me to, given me the ability to do this job, and they've made sacrifices so that I could be here, and I appreciate it so much. My wife, Carrie's here, my partner. Thank you, Carrie, for all your love and support. Couldn't do this without you. Appreciate it so much. God bless everybody. Happy New Year. Thank you.
First and foremost, a big thank you to each and every one of you coming here. And, this whole year, and I should say these last 2 weeks of getting ready for reorg, going to different municipalities, reorganizations, and making sure that we make the biggest presence at those municipalities. And people ask us all the time, why do the 5 of you split up, along with our constitutional officers, split up to make sure that we go there and represent? And there's a reason why. Because of the partnership that we have put together as a group here. And there's a lot of components to county government. I say that all the time. And, I personally feel that is the hardest position to govern over. You're governing over 53 municipalities, from towns from Upper Freehold to Asbury Park, to Aberdeen, to Brielle. And I will tell you that each and every one of those towns are different in demographic size, financially, and with that being said, are the challenges that we, the 5 of us, will work to make best type of quality of life in those municipalities, along with their governing body. So that's our goal for this year, to continue that. But, we have a lot of thank yous here, and, and we go through all of them, but I have a group that we work together, and we respect each other, and we listen to each other. And it's led by our administrator, Terry O'Connor. I don't think there's many people, or any directors in this county, I should say, that speak to their administrator the amount of time that I speak to my administrator in the course of a day. It's a half a dozen times, if not more, daily that we're on the phone, along with the rest of her staff, and of course our constitutional officers. There, we have the best professionals and the way they deal with their departments in the state of New Jersey. I want to thank each and every one of you, from Maureen through our prosecutor Santiago, of course Sheriff Golden, and our county clerk Christine Hanlon. It's a team effort. And I'm not going to go on about the accolades of what we're going to do, okay? That's my commissioner board. which I am extremely fortunate. When I talk about team, I always attribute myself when we're there as maybe I'm the quarterback, okay? But I got the skilled players to make us go right to the Super Bowl. And that's exactly what we've done here in Monmouth County. And it's because of each and every one of them right there. And you know, when you take that I out of every comment that you make and you put it as a we, that's a sign of success. And that's just the way that we work it, and we'll continue to work it that way. And it's for one reason, the ultimate goal, to make Monmouth County the best place to live, play, and work. And we have some really exciting projects that we are exploring at this period of time. But I feel very comfortable that most of these projects will be very favorable to Monmouth County. Of course, all of our economic development areas, we're going to continue to work with each and every one of our businesses and make sure that any resource that we can give them, we will. I talked about our partners in our shared service area, and of course, tourism, our biggest generator in the county, as we all know. And we'll continue to grow that. And when we say grow that, how are we growing that? By marketing and making sure that we are doing that for our business climate. So all those things are tied in to, believe it or not, making Monmouth County the best place to live. But all of it starts with each and every one of you out there, and I thank each and every one of you, day in and day out, for the support that you give each and every one of us.
There are endless possibilities with Brookdale. Open the door to 75 different associate degree programs and university partnerships with Georgian Core, Kane, and Rutgers University. Plus, over 45 other transfer pathways to pursue a bachelor's degree at colleges and universities across the country and even internationally. Enjoy dual admission, guaranteed acceptance, and other benefits exclusively designed for Brookdale graduates. Brookdale offers access, affordability, and community. Start your future today. 732-224-2020. BrookdaleCC.edu.